BBC Music Introducing
with Louise Briley and Jack Parker
on BBC WM 95.6.
Now it's my pleasure to welcome into the studio producer Outsider, aka Andrew Smallman. It's great to have you in, man.
It's great to be here. Thank you very much.
And it's an important occasion because you've got your kind of debut body of work coming out.
Yeah.
And that's mainly what we're here to talk to you about. But we want to get an introduction to you as a person as well. Interesting guy, man. Okay. A busy guy as well.
Yeah.
Always see you doing the most.
Yeah. Just trying.
So you used to be in a band, kind of like a metal kind of electronic crossover band called Establishment. Mm-hmm. I was in love with that band.
Yeah. We're still here.
I miss you guys.
We're still here.
Bring them back.
End of the year, we've got something for you. So,
but then you've kind of stepped more into the kind of instrumental grime,
mm-hmm.
and kind of harsh electronic sound that you're rocking with Outsider. So explain to me the kind of journey between those two styles of music, because it's quite different.
Yeah, absolutely, quite different. Yet the same sort of energies. I was in bands when I discovered grime. And without really being too into the culture, or rather knowing much about the culture, I just recognised that there was this raw energy there.
Yeah.
There was something really chaotic that I'd already fell in love with through band-orientated music that drew me towards this new genre. And I was through listening to, so you touched on there about Establishment being sort of hybrid electronic. So I was already listening to drum and bass and hip hop and rap and all that, different, more predominantly electronic styles. But this one just really aligned with the punk and metal that I was listening to, at the same time. So I was immediately, drawn into this. And I think the main thing was that it was a whole style, not just one artist, so not just somebody like maybe Pendulum or The Prodigy, who were just standout artists in a big genre. Like the whole scene, every song that caught my ears was, I fell in love with.
Yeah.
So it was always there in the background. And I think it was around 2013 that I decided to give myself a production alias and really start to push that and to get things finished. I just, all I want to ever do is to have my artwork seen and supported by as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And the live element as well, playing in bands, I then want to see the reaction from crowds as well. So
all about the energy, man. I love that. You've done really well with Outsider so far. I mean, I saw that you got Spotify playlisted for one of your tracks, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So Spotify, sort of, they did put a public call out for producers, but it was obviously narrowed down.
Yeah.
So I was really pleased to be amongst the likes.
On the official Spotify Grime Instrumentals playlist, that's incredible, man.
Yeah, absolutely, which has done me a world of good to be affiliated and associated with producers that I've looked up to, especially from Birmingham as well, Predator, Swifter, and then Pioneers. So that was a real good sort of step up, and just more encouragement, coming from band orientated music and stepping into this sort of new. Well, it's not new now. I've made some great friends within grime, but it's just another confidence booster that I'm quite capable of doing this, which is
definitely,
really
man.
nice.
I mean, we need to talk more about the EP release, but I want to play some music from you first. We're going to play a cut from the EP, Outsider Rottweiler. Great name. Great track as well. Let's delve into this and we'll hear more from Andrew after this. Rottweiler from Outsider, and the man himself is in the studio. It's great to have you in, man. Great to hear about this project. The EP, Armoury, coming out on the 10th of February.
Yep.
And you're also celebrating the fact that it's coming out on the same day you're doing a set at Some Cellar.
Yeah.
Legendary parties.
Yeah, absolutely.
In Birmingham.
Good lads.
We had them in on the show, I think last year or year before, to talk about what they're doing, and they've just gone from strength to strength. I think
absolutely.
Their consistency is incredible.
Yeah, just good curators of different styles, which is the best thing.
And you're going to be doing up a set on the 10th of Feb.
Absolutely, back to back with Dexplicit. So the EP is coming out on DXP, which Dex has had for many years, put out a lot of tunes through DXP, and he's sort of reviving the label with this release. And then it's been a while since Dex has come down to Birmingham. He did a track called Link Up Season, and then he did a Birmingham version. So he's very much in touch with the Birmingham scene.
Yeah.
So this would be interesting, me and him back to back. We just did Rinse in December, and in fact, that's where we knew we wanted to do sets, but the Rinse set, I think we'd got about 15 minutes into it. And we just turned around to each other and said, we let's book a night. We need to book a night ASAP. And I think I got in touch with the Some Cellar boys that night and just said, look, what have you got coming up?
Making it happen, man. Rinse
absolutely.
FM, obviously one of the most legendary kind of underground pirate radio. It used to be pirate radio, wasn't it? Gone clean since stations. Yeah, I love that. So with this release of the EP, are you gonna look into working with artists, MCs in the future to get on your instrumentals, or do you want to keep it instrumental?
It's going to be an instrumental release. Obviously, it's an instrumental release, but I'm open. If it's, I think high energy MCs would really suit this style, and that's the style I've always enjoyed. So it just wouldn't make any sense to do it any other way. And there's already been interest.
Is this you kind of setting a challenge for people?
Yeah, absolutely. It's an open invite.
If you think you're up for it, come and jump on my beats.
Go for it, absolutely. That's one thing, I'm yet to tick off the boxes to have produced a song for a vocalist or an MC so far. So I think all three are vocal friendly. Somebody's already picked up on Rottweiler, which we're working on this week, but
nice.
rather than not say much until I just want to get that in the bag first before I
big things to come, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's been received pretty well to people I've sent it to already, which is I'm very grateful for.
So 10th of February, Outsider debut EP Armoury is coming out. If you want to go see him in the flesh, 10th of February again, Lab 11 at Some Cellar. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for coming in, man.
Cheers, thank you.
We're going to play another tune from the set EP, the title track. This is Outsider and Armoury.